If you've ever come to this room in Hollow Knight Silksong after the first visit, you would find this bug here named Lottie, and he is ready to run a target practice game using straight pins. However, straight pins are just really boring. What if we use something like the curve claw instead? Some other type of projectile? Because as you can see with this cute little ladybug here, is what I think she is. She's very cute, I like her a lot. But by hitting her, you can see that she has an active hitbox not just for the straight pin, but for tools and your needle as well. So realistically, wouldn't it be possible to talk to Lottie here and complete his minigame just as well with any other projectile as it would with the pin? That's what I thought anyway, and I thought it would make this game a lot more fun if you could take out something like the rosary cannon and fire a bunch of rosaries at this little ladybug instead. But sadly, your tool gets instantly replaced with the straight pin under normal circumstances here. So what if I decided to do abnormal circumstances? You see, with the minigame going, you can sit on the bench and even leave the room before anything gets deactivated. That means if I were to modify the state of this room, by the way, Lottie comments on you leaving and instantly disqualifies you, which makes me sad. So I'm gonna break his challenge open so he no longer continues to steal my rosaries, and I will do so by utilizing glitches to change this room entirely. And Lottie, you will rue the day you stole 25 rosaries from me, all because I had the audacity to leave the room. Ladybug, you will rue this day as well. So I'm gonna show you how I can set up a glitch to bring any tool in and beat this minigame. You may be familiar with the importance of this Blasted Steps bellway if you've seen my previous videos. But before going into any of that, the setup. You see this bench here? Don't sit at it. Make sure the last bench you sat on is the bench in the minigame room, because that is the room that we need loaded once we die. Also, before trying to do this glitch, remap your controls, remap your sprint button to whatever your interact button is. It is not a mandatory requirement, but it makes this whole glitch easier. So, this glitch we start with is called pogo storage. I believe I did it wrong there. Yeah. But if you pogo in to the hazards in the Blasted Steps, these worms, then you will find by entering another room, these sparks on the ground. These sparks come from the fact that your pogo animation is being stored. So now there is a hitbox for pogoing at the bottom of Hornet. What we want to do is open up a map and go to the right here while walking with the map. You see, normally with the map open, we can only walk, we can't jump, we can't do other things. But because we pogoed off the bell beats with our stored pogoing, we can now jump and move. Something I just entirely ruined because I walked off the edge. So let me do that again. There you go. And once you've jumped off, keep the map button held. You can come over to this travel icon, and then you will have that and the map up simultaneously. Scroll down to the marrow, walk off, and then turn off the map icon. Now you will have this menu open to fast travel up while having full control of Hornet. And this is why we changed our button to have our sprint button be the same as the interact button. Because we want to come here and we want to press interact and sprint out the left side of the loading zone at the exact same time. That activates the glitch. And if you see this screen, you've done everything right. The world is now entirely messed up, and we are beginning our path into duping. And duping is what is going to let us modify the minigame room to the point where we will be playing the minigame with full control of the tools we can use to win. It's crazy to me that that's something that is even implemented in the game. It's almost like a feature a mod could add, but we can do it just with glitches. By duping this room over, we have spawned 3 enemies where there were normally 1. Because of this, if we die at this room state, we are going to have these enemies spawn in the minigame room. Now, I'm going right here, but I'm not specifically familiar with where the enemies are spawning, and it looked like they just spawned up there and died, which is sad. It's not what we want to do. Yeah, they are outside of our reach. we want to spawn the enemies in a location where they can kill us in this room, because it is through killing us while starting this minigame that we activate our glitch that will allow us to bring any tools into this minigame. So I'm gonna find a better location to die at, and see you in a bit. Okay, so after a bit of experimenting, I have found the best location for you to carry these crawlids over to and die at, for them to respawn in a perfect location in the minigame room, is to the left side of the screen here. They can lose attention sometimes very easily, so you gotta be careful with that. But if you die over in this corner right here, and all these enemies are following you, something they are frustratingly not doing, they will spawn in a perfect area for you to interact with them once the minigame room respawns. As you can see, there they are. They are not dead right now, thankfully. And because of them being in this state, we are going to set up the glitch. And this glitch is reliant on us, first of all, using a rosary necklace because we just died. But second of all, we want to start the minigame as normal. Speak to Lottie here, say that we're interested in the game, and activate it. We'll be set into the normal position where our tools are gone and we're given the pin to use. Everything's pretty standard, you know. But we don't really want to play the game like this, Lottie. And that's why we set this up, where we can die. Because the game does not reset upon leaving this area, we can just stay here and die, and the game is not reset. We have respawned in this room with the game not reset, but our tools are reset, so I can use the curved claw I had equipped before to beat this game. Incredible. I am finally able to play this game the way I wanted to. I'm sorry, Crawlid, you have to go away for this. Alright, now we can hit the ladybug as you see, and it counts for the score. Although, I think I may have picked a bad tool. Failure! I thought the marker might no longer count once I reset the game. And sadly, I think I picked the worst possible tool to bring into this. I just wanted to see if the curved claw was better than the straight pin. It's not. It's stupid. I'm sorry for hitting you, Ladybug. I'm just getting my anger out. But I'm going to do this again, except with the rosary cannon, because that's really the tool I wanted to do this with from the beginning. I just started with the curved claw to prove my point. The rosary cannon is the be-all and end-all. I want to win this game by firing my money straight into that ladybug's back and having Lottie watch on in confusion as I break his rules and beat his game. We begin to set up anew, except this time with the better tool. The best tool that you could ever use for something like this. If I was disappointed in the past with the rosary cannon for its combat capabilities, given it's not the strongest thing in the world, I think I'm gonna be exceedingly happy seeing it used in a game where you're normally only given one projectile at a time. It works. It really works. Wait 1 second. That was awesome, Lottie, I gotta say. I'm glad you let me use my rosary cannon for this shot, but where's the ladybug? I see one on the ground there. I think that one's duplicated. Where's the target? Lottie, you can't just give me a target challenge where there's no target to hit. You know that, right? If you've done that, then you've just scammed me out of 25 rosary beads. Before I was kind of joking. I left the room. Sure, that's something that you can take my rosaries for. But this? Lottie? Lottie, you don't seem scared by my rosary gun, but you should be. Because I wanted to hit this beetle more than one time. I wanted to win this. You wanted to give me the chance to do a challenge, even if I had my straight pin. Yeah, you deserve to be sad. You've scammed me. You've ruined me, Lottie. You deserve to be glitching out. Maybe I can try a different challenge. Lottie offers multiple challenges, right? I can get that to work. Okay, we got a new challenge on offer, Lottie. Please, just give me this. I want this to be real. Yes. Yes, it's still there, Lottie. You're giving me the ultimate gaming experience. Who needs to play Silksong normally? This is why I buy video games. There's nothing. There's the dupe ladybug that's hanging out on the ground, but there's no target. Lottie, what do you mean I left the game in a hurry? What do you... the game is still going. You gave me 3 targets and then made it impossible and then told me I left the game early? You just took 25 rosary beads from me? And now you're asking for more? But now you're telling me? It's just, hold on, Lottie. Disqualified from what? What kind of scam snake oil racket are you running here? That little ladybug said your whole tribe is gone. Maybe you deserved it, Lottie. Maybe they all left because you tried to scam them. You've put all of your games as impossible to win. And you put your little ladybug stooge here to run away anytime you get close. So you never have to give out the reward. Is that it? Is that really what you're doing to me, Lottie? I was here trying to discover the best and most fun possible minigame to play with this gun, and you've made it impossible. You've ruined me, Lottie. You've ruined me. Well, I did enjoy the 10 to 15 seconds of total gameplay I got with the rosary cannon in this minigame. This minigame could have been perfect. I almost made it perfect with this glitch. And Lottie, with his greed and his evil ways and his ladybug friend, he has scammed me of everything I once knew and loved about this game. That's it. I didn't even use the 3-fold pin, but now I know there'd be no point. I guess. Thank you everyone for watching. I'm gonna go cry now.